Hey, what's up everybody, Life Without Pants here with another Path of Exile video, and in today's video we're going to talk about King's March and the shipping specifically. There's a few things that you can do to maximize your return. This is, the 18th time we've started Settlers League, and it's something that I sometimes forget, and I know other people sometimes forget as well. And now that we know that 326 is going to be in June, there's a lot of opportunity to maximize your returns from this. So let's talk about it real quick. There's a optimal way to get money back from the shipping using maths, and I don't know the maths. This was first covered in a Sirgog video, which was presenting the research from the Prohibited Discord, which is an excellent science of Path of Exile server. I would highly recommend you go check it out if you're into that kind of stuff. But there is a optimal number of crops and other things to send to places when you do the shipping, and that number is 315,000 wheat, 315,000 corn, and 8,505,000 dust. Now, we'll cover how to get those things in later on in the video, but I've got a couple of Twitch VODs that I'm going to cut in from last night's stream. You can go check it out on Twitch if you want. You can see the whole thing unedited, or you can just wait a minute. But it's, there's two places you can really send it to. I mean, there's 5 obviously places, but there's 2 things you might want to get with your optimized returns. And from the Karui, which is the green tattoo here, the green flag, then you can get tattoos returned, and obviously there's a spell suppression tattoo, which is like 15 divines or something right now. And from the Kalgur, which is this blue flag here, then you can get the runes, and the power runes are around 6 divines, something like that. So, but you frequently get a bunch of power runes. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 power runes maybe. So that's quite a lot. So I think economically the best one is Ribbonfell at the moment. I think the spell suppression tattoos are a lot rarer than power runes. But that said, I'm going to cut in the video from last night, and then we'll talk a little bit about it afterwards. All right, so this is going to be our big shipment. We've got 315k wheat, 315k corn, 8,505,000 dust. And also, we're sending it to Nakanui because the spell suppression tattoos are 12 divines or something. You can send it to Ribbonfell if you want to get the power runes, which are like 5 divs now, maybe 6 by the time this goes live. But I wanted to, I need the spell suppression tattoos for my build, so I'm trying to get that. And you notice here I got 1 pumpkin not sent. And that's because I think the 135% bonus, if I send the pumpkin along with other stuff, it applies to the whole shipment. So already this strat here, this 315k wheat and corn, 8,505,000 dust, this is the optimal for return in trade because it's mirror shard likely. So we're going to send that now. So let's set it up. So 315000. Oh, we've got too much risk already. Oh no. Oh no. And then 8505000. Oh, and we got one and the 1 pumpkin. So this is 23% chance it will encounter unforeseen circumstances. So I am going to be right back after I buy some more sailors. All right, we're back and basically run out of gold. The treasury is almost empty as well, and we have I think 2 T10 guys, and then the rest are T9, and we're at 16% risk. So I'm just going to send it. Surely, it's actually less risk now. Oh, 2% chance. Okay. I guess it's less risk based on how far away it is. Anyway, so in 35 minutes, we'll see what we get. Okay, so let's talk about the requirements for this. Obviously, 315,000 wheat and corn. This is going to take a while. I think it's around 3 days. I have most of my guys are T10, T8, T9. So you want to pump the corn and the wheat as much as possible. honestly, after a while, the only thing you really want from the shipping is sort of economic return. You stop needing gear so much. If you do want gear, then there's a great cheat sheet for exactly what you might want to, or what you get from each place. So if you want, if you want mixed armor or skill gems, then you're sending Crimson Iron to Ribbonfell. Or if you want strength armor, you're sending Crimson Iron to Nagakanu. Or if you want ward gear, you're sending Bismuth to Kalgur. I'll put a link to the cheat sheet in the description, along with the Sirgog video that we were talking about earlier. And just, you need to have very, very good farmers. And I just do one and one wheat per section here. So 3 of them are on corn and 3 of them are on wheat. And that's just going to take around 3 days. Now, the 8 million dust, this is going to take a bit longer because obviously if you just get some random pieces of gear like this and you chuck it in here, then it's like 4,600. Now, the key here is T0 uniques because they dust for a lot more. So I got a headhunter here. If I put this in, it's 1,782,000. But headhunters are pretty expensive. So instead of using headhunters, we use the other T0 uniques that nobody really cares about, the ones that don't really fit into builds. So I went over to peeweeladder.com. They have a uniques section, and you can just select active and then T0. And then these are all the T0 uniques. So these are all going to dust for around 1 million plus dust. And obviously, Headhunter, Mage Blood, these are quite expensive. And things like Bloodseeker, the Hellion's Paw, which I don't think I've ever seen a build made from, or maybe Beano's Kitchen Knife, these are going to be a lot cheaper. And so what I did is I checked for the unique property on these items, and then I made a search for them on the trade site. So it just has a count for one of these things, and these are all the unique. These are all the properties that the uniques have. So you can just search here and then try and ping this person for 50 chaos for this Bloodseeker Paw or 70 chaos for the Toxic Rift. Maybe if we do 75C for this Bloodseeker, then somebody will ping us back. There's a Beano's Kitchen Knife as well. And okay, here we go. Mega Trader. Oh, this is fantastic. So this is, this is 75C. This is going to give us around 1 million dust. So, oh yeah, sure. I don't know where the stash is here. Here we go. So this is going to give us 2 million dust now. And then we can go straight back to King's March, and you'll see. So this is around 1 divine for, I think, around 2 million dust. And because if I put this in here, so 1 million, 2 point something. So this you're paying around 4 divs for one of these shipments in the dust alone. But if you do get a mirror shard, then that's obviously, that's going to outweigh the... the quality also matters on this. I forgot about this. So you should also quality these things too, because this was 1.2 million. Let's go and test it out, and you can see live how it's doing. So 1,213,680. And then we put the quality on it. And now it's, 1.4 million. So don't forget that. Don't forget that, like I did. So this is going to make it a bit cheaper as well to get more quality. You can also Val them and hope that you get some funky outcome, and then that can increase the amount of dust as well. But it can brick it. So your mileage may vary. Anyway, so that's how you get the dust and the crops. And also the last thing I think I talked about in the video was these bonuses here on the end. So you see here at Ribbonfell, we've got Crimson Iron 120%, Corn 90%, and Orgord 150%. Those, as far as I'm aware, they add to the bonuses from the shipment. So if you haven't fulfilled those, if I leave 1 Crimson Iron out and 1 Corn out and 1 Orgord out, then I get 120 plus 150, which is 270, and then the 90 as well, which brings us to 340%? No, 360%. And so then it should add 360% to the value. I think that's how that works. The mathematical, like the 315,000 corn and wheat, that's for certain. And this other thing, this is me thinking about it. So anyway, let's get back to the shipment. Okay, and we've got it back. And this is what we get. We've got a mirror shard here. That's pretty good. That's, how much is that? 23 divs. We've got 2 divine orbs. I don't see any sacred orbs here. So that's okay. And then if we do... we didn't get any suppression tattoos. This is a pretty, I would say, standard kind of return from one of these things. So this is why you do it. Because it's a very high likelihood for your divine orbs to be upgraded into sacred orbs, and the sacred orbs to be upgraded into mirror shards. So this is why this is the best strat mathematically, I think, for getting returns out of the shipping. Okay, and that's it. We got our mirror shard. It's again, this is the mathematically best solution to the shipping, so it's really, really useful. Also, don't sleep on the recombinator. Honestly, this makes some of the best items in the game by far. I made this claw, and the claw is, it's got a crazy amount of damage, and honestly, it took me like about 2 hours, I think, 2 hours to make this claw. 75 divines. So don't sleep on the recombinator. It's so good. Watch a video about it. I don't have one, but there are many YouTube videos about it. But that's it. Here's our mirror shard, and I guess we'll be selling this and then using it to either fund our build or maybe make a new strat. I'm thinking crop rotation, if we don't try to improve our boxes strat currently. Anyway, that's it for me. I hope you have a great time in the event. With that, I hope you are kind to everyone you meet. I love you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.